Hey, this is Ross with my partner Bob. We have a show called Worldview Matters.
And Ross, as you know, we believe that everything in life is somehow related to how people view the world around them.
Our show is available on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Also available on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, July 2nd, getting set for the 4th of July holiday and the Independence Day activities this year. Hey, might get wet, including some of the fireworks shows, but not everybody, but a lot of people will. Let's take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network. These were captured early this morning at the insane hour of 5 a.m. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam, and the sky there is mostly fair. Look at the Gadsden Skycam, and down south, that's our Gulf Shores camera that's on top of the Phoenix All Suites, and they look pretty wet as well. A lot of rain down there tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. So unfortunately, the 4th on the coast looks wet. Very anomalous pattern continues over the nation. Nice, cool, refreshing upper trough over the east. Of course, everybody's focused on the heat out west, but it's hard to find any really average type temperature pattern around the nation with something that looks like that. Look at the highs yesterday. Just feels so good over New England and the Great Lakes. Highs in the 70s. Of course, a lot of rain with that trough as well up and down the eastern seaboard, but out west, blazing heat. I mean, triple digits up into Idaho and Oregon. And, of course, the deserts are blazing as well. But our temperatures will be below average for the next 5 days. In fact, no 90s for a while. And here it is July, and it's hard to believe I'm saying that. Up on the watch warning map, flash flood watches for the east from Georgia up to New England. And out west, we've got the heat advisories in effect. Severe weather, let's see, this is the convective outlook today. No formal risks, just the 5% areas over much of the east and a couple of pockets out west. And then tomorrow, again, no formal slight risk here, just the 5% probabilities, but we notice that covers much of Alabama. And really the same thing on Thursday, Independence Day. Some of the storms could be strong, but organized severe weather not expected. And ooh, look at the rain here. I know it's very inconvenient coming around the 4th, but getting a good soaking rain in July is really a good thing in the long term. We talk about this a lot. You get that good soil moisture, and it tends to keep the heat down in late July and August, and we'll take that. All right, let's look at modeling. This is the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock local time today, and this is at 500 millibars, about 18 to 20,000 feet up. Big trough axis is just west of the state. The big heat bubble is over Nevada and Idaho. And a big upper high is over the Atlantic, 594 high there. It's a blocking pattern. Everything's just kind of blocked up and not moving much. And down below that, still the better moisture is east of Alabama today. So showers should be widely spaced. In fact, let's look at the high-res NAM. This is valid at 6 o'clock this evening, and there's just not that much out there. So a pretty good chunk of this day should be dry. Highs mid to upper 80s. Both the NAM and the GFS are at 87. But tomorrow, that looks a little different. You can see moisture is deepening across the state, so showers and storms should become likely during the day. Not going to rain all day, but it will rain at times. Maybe a strong storm, but organized severe weather not expected. And, of course, if you're beach-bound, you can't help but notice that kind of nasty, heavy rain look there for the Florida Panhandle tomorrow evening. And temperature should begin to come down because of the clouds and showers, mid-80s. Independence Day, 4th of July. This is 1 o'clock local time on Thursday. And let me tell you, there's going to be some heavy rain, and this is suggesting it could be on the eastern side of the state, but, don't take this to the bank. Really, any part of Alabama should be wet on Thursday. Heaviest rain could be on the eastern side of the state. There's been some consistency in this idea, but no doubt Independence Day will be cloudy, occasional showers, thunderstorms, and we could very well stay in the 70s all day. Which is pretty remarkable. So for the fireworks shows, picnics, barbecues, everything else, the rain will be an issue, I'm afraid. Friday, we stay in that moisture axis, so same thing, good chance of showers and storms. And as we start the weekend on Saturday, that trough, the little weakness between the upper highs beginning to shrink up a little bit, and it's in retrogression moving back to the west, and that high in the Atlantic is trying to nose in here, but that still looks pretty moist. This is still suggesting scattered to maybe numerous showers and storms on Saturday with a lot of clouds around. But on Sunday, the showers should really begin to decrease as the upper high begins to nose in. The warmer air aloft makes the air more stable, and temperatures could ease up there toward 90 on Sunday. And this is Monday of next week, and that upper high is kind of parked around Augusta, Georgia. And that being so close, this is suggesting most of that day, Monday, would be dry, with temperatures maybe easing up into the low 90s. Under normal circumstances, you'd expect mid-90s with that, but with so much soil moisture, I'm not so sure we can do that. But whatever, low 90s are likely for sure on Monday, and there's Tuesday, kind of the same thing. That's a week from today. There could be a shower, but they'll be widely spaced, and temperatures back to where they should be for this time of the year with low 90s. All right, let's check the end of the forecast on July the 17th. And been pretty good consistency in this idea that the primary heat bubble is out west, kind of a weakness in the ridge around here, and that would be very typical weather. A few scattered showers and storms. And again, interesting to note, no Voodoo Land tropical system showing up on the GFS here in the last several runs. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today. Can catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.